Hello and welcome back to the Hibs Career Mode, and I hate my life and my tongue is dry. I just recorded basically 10 minutes into this episode, and the way I record these is, basically on the Share Factory thing on PlayStation. For Xbox, they have their own one. It's not called the Share Factory there, I don't think, it's called something else. I used to use that as well. Basically, you just kind of click record with your PlayStation pad, obviously, and if you press circle, it ends the recording. So, intelligent me decided, be really enthusiastic, even though not a single human being can see me. And I accidentally hit circle on the pad, and I hate my life. So, I hope you enjoy this episode because I'm trying really hard to, and I don't remember a single thing that I was talking about, so I'm just going to try and remember it as we go through the episode. This season 4, which is absolute madness. I didn't think we would make it to season 4, especially this quickly. We're only 31 episodes in. It feels weird to say that we are 31 episodes in, we're in season 4. The first season was ridiculously quick, to be honest, because I made so many mistakes. I'm quite clearly still making mistakes, considering I just, accidentally clicked stop the recording, basically. However, something I need to mention here, because I've kind of started to ramble for the past minute and a bit. I decided I wanted to play a couple of these pre-season tournaments. I never showed them because just a waste of time, really. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really mean anything. Just gets us a wee bit of money, really. That's about it. If we got to the final, I would show that, but we don't get to the final. You'll see that soon. We played... who was it we played? Ostende. Probably butchered that. And Derby, we beat both of them. We beat Derby 4-3. It was a lot. If I remember rightly, Ben McCall played in that game and he did well, but it was a lot tighter than it had to be. We do end up putting Ben McCall out on loan and Ollie Shaw. Alistair Walker here is just someone who isn't in my plans, so I just kind of decided I don't really want him at the moment. Kind of like Gerardo last season, if you remember that. I just didn't want him in the team, so as simple as that. He's not in my plans. He's not going to be good enough for the team in the future. He's not good enough for the team now. He might be good enough for something like Accrington Stanley. No offence, Accrington Stanley fans. Obviously you're English, so you'll probably say, oh well, you support Celtic, so you're a gimp. I need to stop rambling now. We played Ghent, and I believe they beat us 2-1. I mean, considering I just recorded the episode, basically. No, they drew with us 1 each. Right, it was somebody else. I kind of ruined it, but yeah. So apparently my memory isn't, isn't much better than a goldfish, if that's even true. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep coughing. I have a wee bit of a cold at the moment, to be honest. I keep sniffing and stuff. It is Genk, not Ghent. That's why I got them confused, because they both have basically the same name, only the last letter's changed. And I'm starting to rant. I don't know why I'm even slightly annoyed. I shouldn't be. I made a simple mistake that anybody could make, and I need to stop touching the controller before I make it again. Genk beat us 2-1, right? I've already basically told you, so there's no need to hide it. They beat us 2-1. Roche gets a goal. What was I talking about? In this, in the group stage, not the group stage, in the whole tournament, the whole pre-season tournament, Celtic were in the pre-season tournament. Now luckily it was the one that had the most money, so I chose that, and I really wanted to get a game against Celtic, but they didn't make it through as well as us. I mean, we made it to the semi-finals, whereas I'm pretty sure they didn't even make it to the semi-finals, so I was kind of hoping we could get a game against them, because I don't see us getting a game against them at any time in his career mode. I mean, I don't know what season we're going to make it to. We can make it to season 10 at this rate. We're only in February in real life. It's let me figure out what date it is. It is the 20th. It's the 20th of February at the moment, right? I had to turn around and look at my calendar to figure that out. Even though I could have just turned my laptop on, which is right next to me, and it says a date at the bottom corner. So we have Alvaro Garcia here. There's two other people that I was looking at, and the names of Suarez de Paulo and Amenyedo, who are both centre backs. I feel like we were lacking in the centre back role. If you noticed earlier in the first game, I showed the team sheet for the team that basically played that game, and Flo was at centre back. Anybody who doesn't know, he was a left back in the first season. If you haven't seen the first season, obviously go back to the first season and plough your way through. I mean, there's not really that many episodes to plough through, there's 1 through 30 and then 31 when this goes up today. And yeah, you should definitely go back and watch that. Caicedo, forgot to mention this. I got Garcia because I thought we lacked at left mid. I know Caicedo did well towards the end of last season, but I didn't really want him in the team anymore. So I was like, maybe we can upgrade. We have money. Not much money, obviously. I mean, it's not very realistic like that way. Altogether, we've earned 16 million as a transfer budget from the Premier League. Last season we got 4 million. This season we got 12. That is disgusting. That is ridiculous. So, we've had to sort of cope with getting close to no money. I'm pretty sure Belmont and Vidra were 64 and 66 rated. I can't really see very well at the moment because when I record this, I don't know why this happens. There's two wee screens, right? And on the left hand side is the screen that I'm looking at for the actual gameplay, and on the right is just a big picture of a microphone just to remind me that I'm recording my audio. There is an option to record video, so I reckon that's what that's really there for, and they couldn't really think of anything else to put there for recording audio, so I assume that's what that's for. Suarez de Paulo, centre back. I wasn't planning on putting him in the first team because he's only 70 rated. However, he's still young, and I know for a fact he's going to be good in the future. So you've got him. We've got Amenyedo, who I decided I wanted to try and sign as well in this episode. He was just a bit better. Rob McCall is still definitely the best centre back in the team with the rating of 74 or 75 at the moment. He's proven himself as a centre back at our team. However, sometimes he ends up in situations. I've noticed this myself. Joe Riley pushes up quite a lot. So on that left side, which is where I usually play Rob McCall, he's kind of left to do a lot himself. And considering his defensive stats, I would expect him to be able to do it. Sadly, he's he does need that help. Every little helps. Haha, haha. Quote Tesco. But Rob McCall's on that left side, and he gets forced to do stuff himself. El Shaarawy, I have slagged him a lot. He doesn't deserve it, to be honest. I'm just a really bitter bastard, and El Shaarawy's been fantastic for us, I think. Sometimes, very rarely. Sometimes though, he does make the absolute worst blunders I have ever seen in FIFA. I am ahead of where we are at the moment. I'm in November. We're in the Europa League. I don't know if I mentioned that because I did mention it when I recorded this the last time. But we are in the Europa League. We have one qualifier. Then we get to the group stage, and you'll see the group stage either next episode or the episode after that. I have decided, I think that my schedule for this will probably be an upload every weekday, and then on weekends a break. I don't really have a reason for a break on the weekends. I just found that this weekend I couldn't really record, so I just left it for the whole weekend. What else is there really to mention at the moment outside of this episode? Because I feel like I need to update a few people. I know I've said a few times now, I plan on making a COD video eventually. Maybe I can make a COD video on the weekends. That would be a decent idea. I don't know, I'm brainstorming in the middle of a video here. I'm in Yedo, right? We do sign him, right? That's all I'm going to say, right? We do sign him, as you can see here, right? We get 2 centre backs and a left midfielder. We didn't need a centre mid because we just got a centre mid from the last transfer window on a pre-contract. And Ryan Woods, obviously, Ryan Woods is absolutely fantastic. I love the man. I'm pretty sure he scored in the pre-season tournament. Douglas Graham was good in the pre-season tournament. Ioha is also very good. The striker position is a position where we are struggling to have a consistent first team starter, to be honest, because we've got Graham, he's different from Ioha. So maybe next season, or maybe in the middle of this season, we can transform the team so that we can have the both of them playing. Maybe let off a few centre mids and play 2 strikers up front again. Maybe go back to the 4-4-2, which would maybe be a decent idea, or a 4-1-2-1-2. That could work. I really like that formation. And then get more strikers in. It's just I don't know about the money situation, because we do have a lot of centre mids. I don't know if we can afford 2 strikers though, because after we let off a few centre mids, we'll probably end up with what, 6 million maybe. That'd be like 3 million a striker, which would probably be roughly the same rating as what these 2 are. I'm bound to find something, you know. Garcia's stats, his best stats are basically his dribbling and his speed. His balance and jumping. His jumping's actually quite good considering he's 5'6". I just don't know how much good that's going to do him, because he's just that small. I remember Soteldo scored a goal with a header either in season 2 or season 3, but I feel like that was a bit of a fluke, to be honest. I mean, if you look at where the ball ended up, for him to get that headed goal, then you know you'll understand that it was a wee bit fluky. Jordi Alba went to AC Milan, and towards the end of the episode here, I'm basically just trying to show the first game of the season for the Premier League. I don't think I ever showed the calendar on this episode, but I can confirm that we do have a Europa League qualifier against it's not St Pauli, it's St Patrick's. I think they're an Irish team. It just sounds like an Irish name. I'm pretty sure they're an Irish team. We obviously have a home leg and an away leg for them. And as you can see here, the first game of the season will be against Everton, which will be played next episode. And I don't actually remember if I played post-com or live-com in that episode. You'll just have to wait and see. Like I did say, I'm obviously ahead. England offered me the job, but I say no instantly. Usually I don't even deny them, I just leave it. Caicedo does leave after MK Dons offered 990k. He goes for 600. We get 675k from that. And yeah, that's about it really for this episode. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please smash a thumbs up. Drop a wee comment for anything you'd like to see or anything at all. And subscribe, obviously. So I'll see you in the next one.